Wesley LaPatner was a CEO, the CEO of the real estate chapter of Blackstone, the corporation buying up all the housing and artificially increasing prices to make a profit and screw over Americans. That CEO, she was gunned down in Manhattan on Monday, which I'm sure you heard about, and the shooter died by suicide that same day. I've seen a lot of news stories talking about how it was aimed at the NFL, talking about how this shooter really wasn't trying to go for her. They cite a note citing a brain injury related to sports, probably in high school, saying that it looks like he was angry at organized sports. There was a note saying, "Study my brain, I'm sorry." However, that seems a little fishy to me. And it seems a little casual to me that the CEO of Blackstone just happened to be there. Seems suspicious. So I did a little digging and I found myself looking at some websites that overlook the numbers of security. And a lot of companies, in the wake of the December 4th gunning down of CEO Brian Thompson from United Healthcare Group, after that shooting, a lot of corporations started spending more money on security. And Blackstone in particular was spending more than $3 million a year on security for the head, the Maxwell guy who's like above Wesley. However, the interesting thing I found in a few of these articles was talking about how these corporations are also loosening security over time because of cost. And so what's happening is a CEO gets gunned down, so they spend more money on security for a couple of weeks, couple of months. Things calm down. It's expensive, so they cut that cost or reduce it. And now we're seeing a cycle. That's just from December of 2024. And this is not the first. I don't think it will be the last. As an aside, I was curious what her net worth was, between 2.4 and 3.5 million, depending on what I was looking at. But that seems low, given her salary. Now, she was celebrated as a philanthropist, as a kind person, as a family person. And a lot of questions remain as to the intent, the true impact, and more importantly, if the people in power are ever going to take this message that people are exhausted, people are at the end of their rope, and they've run out of options. They've gone all of the legal and proper routes. They've talked to their Congress people. They've written the letters. They've made the phone calls. They've protested. They've pleaded with the insurance companies. They've tried to negotiate housing. Like, there's all of these things that people have done and tried to do through the proper channels to no avail. So people are finding other ways because that's how life works. You know that famous Jeff Goldblum phrase in Jurassic Park, life finds a way. So is this just life finding a way? Is this the new norm? I think it might be. And I think those CEOs are misdirected in trying to bolster security. They're going to spend a lot of money on security when really all they have to do is change their profit model and just stop screwing people over. Then they wouldn't need security. But I don't think they're going to go that route.